Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Luke and here on YouTube I talk about fragrances. So please consider subscribing to my channel if you're into designer, vintage, affordable fragrances. And in this video we are going to do two collections for under $100 each. $100, pounds or euros. So a perfect collection for someone who wants to start collecting classic vintage fragrances. And the plan is to create two different collections, one for someone who loves sweet vanilla fragrances and one for someone who likes dry Chypre fragrances, green florals, woody, mossy scents. I've done the research. You can buy all of these fragrances for around $100, pounds, euros on discount websites and the grey market. So please note that these are not retail prices. But for each fragrance, I'll include the website where I found the price, and I've made my best effort to find the best prices for you. That was a long intro, so let's get started. So the first collection is for the sweet lover, for someone who loves amber, vanilla, spices, sweet florals, fragrances like that. And the first one that you can really pick up for around $20 to $30, euros, pounds is Jovan by Estee Lauder. This one is a classic. If you like spicy ambers, this one is a must-have. It's a very good quality scent. You get a lot of bang for your buck, as Americans like to say. And Jovan is very much a spicy, ambery, balsamic fragrance. It smells very luxurious, very expensive. You can pick this up for around £60, £70 retail if you want to, but you can find it online for a very good price. So that's Jovan by Estee Lauder. This is a must-have, for those of you who maybe want a classic Oriental, but you don't want to buy Opium or you don't want to buy Coco by Chanel. You can always get Jovan and save a lot of money. The next fragrance is Wish from the house of Chopard, and you can buy this for around $15 to $20, euros, pounds. I'll put the prices on the screen. And this is a sweet Oriental vanilla scent. It's a sweet fruity patchouli gourmand. It has a lot of notes, but I can really smell the strawberry, the honey, the milk, the caramel, the vanilla, the patchouli. It's an absolutely gorgeous fragrance. It's fruity, it's sweet, but also floral and quite grown up, I would say. But it's also very likable and wearable, but it's a very heavy scent. So you have to like patchouli, you have to like caramel, you have to like vanilla, you have to like sweet fragrances. And this fragrance definitely has a 90s vibe to it. It is slightly vintage leaning, but it's still modern and very likable. I absolutely recommend this one to everyone who wants a good quality scent for a very good price. It doesn't get better than this. The next fragrance is Diamonds and Emeralds from Elizabeth Taylor. But we can literally get any of the Elizabeth Taylor fragrances because they're all amazing. They all smell very expensive, luxurious, high-end even, despite the price tag. This is Diamonds and Emeralds, and this one is more of a white floral peachy scent. It's quite sweet, quite jammy, but also very floral. The gardenia is, along with the tuberose, is the main note in this fragrance. It's absolutely stunning, very strong, very voluptuous, very 90s. So you can literally get this for under 15 euros, I think. So it's an incredible fragrance, incredible deal. I love this one. I also like the original White Diamonds. So if you prefer White Diamonds, maybe to this one, or if you prefer the more rosy, potpourri kind of smell, maybe go for Diamonds and Rubies. So lots of great choices from Elizabeth Taylor. The next fragrance is Rare Gold from Avon, and this is actually a classic 90s floral. This smells very similar to fragrances like Amarige by Givenchy, Lancôme, Poème, and fragrances like that. And I won't tell you it's the most expensive smelling fragrance in the world, but it does smell very nice. You can buy this for so little money and it smells so expensive. So if you're on a budget and you want a 90s floral, look no further. Rare Gold from Avon is perfect. However, I will say that Avon fragrances tend to be hit or miss for me personally. So try before you buy. If you get the catalogue, sometimes you can smell the fragrances in the catalogue. I wouldn't blind buy this one. So that's Rare Gold by Avon. Last but not least, we've got Le Bain from the house of Joop or Joop. And this one came out in 1989. This is an oriental floral vanilla. It's a cheapie, but it smells absolutely divine. If you like old school powdery vanilla fragrances, maybe ever so slightly plasticky, this one will be perfect for you. You can get other old school vanilla fragrances, but this one is my choice, my go-to at the moment, because I got it for my birthday and I really love it. This is an old school vanilla with citruses and some aldehydes in the opening. It's fresh, uplifting, almost effervescent when you spray it on, but as soon as the freshness goes away, this becomes a proper 90s style, creamy, sugary vanilla scent. It almost smells like a dessert, but it has a vintage vibe to it. So it's not a modern gourmand fragrance, but I absolutely love vintage vanilla scents. And if you're a sweet lover, check out fragrances like Chopard Wish, Vanilla Fields from Coty, and this one, Joop Le Bain, a great cheapie. Okay, so there you have it. This is my first collection of sweet vanilla amber fragrances. We've got Joop, Wish, Diamonds and Emeralds, Rare Gold, and Le Bain from Joop. You don't need 50 fragrances, you don't need 100 fragrances. If you're just starting, 5 fragrances, 5 good quality but affordable fragrances are more than enough. So the second collection consists of non-sweet fragrances, of fragrances that are a bit more on the dry side, chypres, green fragrances, classic musk scents, and we even have a floral. So let's get started with the second part. So the first fragrance that I've got here is Knowing from Estee Lauder. And you can go to Estee Lauder, you can go to your department store and pay 80, 90, 100 for this one. But you can also go on the grey market and pay $44 for this one if you wish to. You can find high-end, good quality perfumes on the grey market, authentic and all, for a great price. And this one, Knowing, this is one of the best vintage Chypres still in production. I absolutely love the new formula. This is the new formula, by the way. My mum bought this for me at the airport maybe about a year ago, and I absolutely love it. This is everything but the kitchen sink. This is mossy, woody, green, floral, spicy, aromatic, patchouli, aldehydes, florals, you know. It's such a complex scent, but essentially it's a woody Chypre and it's a dry fragrance. It doesn't have a lot of sweetness. The main note, I would say, is the rose once it dries down, but it's a dusty, dry, powdery rose. So if you love Chypres, check out Knowing. The next fragrance is Anais, or Anais, as some people like to call it, from the house of Cacharel. And this one is a very polarizing fragrance. It's very divisive. People either love it or hate it. And lots of people in my comments absolutely despise this fragrance. So I don't even want to talk about it too much, but I have to talk about it in this video because this is actually a green mossy floral. This one, the Eau de Toilette, is a green mossy floral and it's perfect. It's amazing. For the price, this smells expensive to my nose. And yes, it is vintage leaning. It's not too sweet. It's green, it's mossy, it's pungent. Not for everyone, but if you're looking for a green floral on a budget, look no further. Anais by Cacharel. The next fragrance is an oldie but a goldie. This is Musk Oil from Jovan, and this smells just like the original Jovan Musk from 1972. This is a classic musk scent. It's a clean musk, slightly citrusy, soapy, slightly floral. It dries down into a warm, musky, powdery, clean scent. Some people find it animalic for some reason. On me, It's more of a clean musk, I have to say. And this is actually a really nice soft musk fragrance, but it does project, it does last. And you can pick this up for €5 to €6. It's very affordable. This next one is just unbeatable. This smells like a designer fragrance to me. This doesn't smell like a $15 fragrance. This is Cabotine from the House of Chypre. And I have to say, this smells a lot like the original Tendre Poison from Dior. So Tender Poison from Dior. My mum agrees, she had it in the 90s. And this is just a very strong, fruity, green floral scent. It's a white floral. You can smell the blackcurrant. I get lots of blackcurrant. Some green notes. It's a really nice, complex, 90s style vintage fragrance. In your face. Lasts all day. You can pick up the smallest bottle for around €5 to €6, I believe, and the biggest one for around 15. So this is such a great steal. This one is a steal. So this one, when I run out of this bottle, which I probably never will because it's so strong, you only need about 3 sprays, I'm definitely picking up the biggest one. This is truly a hidden gem. If you're looking for a vintage fragrance, for a quality vintage fragrance, and you don't really like sweet scents and you prefer green florals, this one, you must check this one out. You won't regret it. And if you loved Tendre Poison back in the 90s and you don't feel like paying $300, $400, $500 for a bottle of Tendre Poison on eBay, definitely check this one out. This one is incredible. Okay, I'm done raving about Cabotine, and we have another fragrance. This one is around $15, $16, about $19 in America. This is Giorgio Beverly Hills, and this is again another 80s powerhouse floral, and this is a tuberose fragrance. It's not too sweet. It's a floral, but it's not too sweet. It has some moss in the base, some citrusy notes in the opening. It's bright, uplifting, sunny. I really recommend it. For the price, you can't go wrong. It can go a bit sharp when you first spray it on, but when you get used to the scent, you'll absolutely love it, unless you really don't like tuberose. In that case, avoid it. So that's Giorgio Beverly Hills from Giorgio Beverly Hills. A classic from the 80s, and there you have it. This is my second collection, under $100. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments if you liked this video, if you found it interesting, helpful. I always read your comments and I always reply, so thank you so much for watching again. If you wish to, you can also build a collection under $100 and post it down in the comments so other people can find it helpful. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye.